I did it for you guys, okay? We are going to be testing out and trying the Velour press-on lash set. I say that because this little tiny set of lashes is a lot more money than my favorite drugstore affordable press-on lashes, like the Kiss Impress press-on lashes. I love those things. I've been using them for years now, but I keep coming across this probably because of the algorithm. And they're like, hey, try Velour. You know, it's like $20 for one set. What could go wrong? I don't know. We'll find out, right? Other than the fact that maybe it's a waste of money to buy this set. At this day and age, when an affordable lash company comes out with it first, the prestige brands should just say, okay, we don't need to do it then. Because why? Why? I don't know. Maybe it'll be worth it though. So we're going to test them out today. We're going to try them on. I'll do a wear test and all of that. Maybe you tried the Kiss press-on lashes and they didn't work for your lashes. Or maybe you had an allergic reaction. Maybe they use something different in this. I don't know. Is there magical glitter puppies that are included? Definitely not. I didn't get that with a gift with purchase. So I'm going to try them. Am I skeptical? Yes. But hey, before we jump into these, my name is asleyellix for those that don't know me. I love trying on lashes for you guys and seeing what the latest fuss is about, as well as nail polish videos, nail extension videos, any kind of beauty videos when I feel inspired, because hey, makeup has changed a lot in the last couple years. So if a new collection comes out that I'm obsessed with, I'm going to share it with you guys. And otherwise, I like to do kind of like your basic maintenance stuff, those fun things, and try to find those little gems throughout the stores, because we're sick of wasting our money over here. Even though I might have done that today, hopefully you guys don't have to do that. Okay. Okay, enough jibber jabbing. Let's get into the video. Boop. So I'm actually in the middle of doing a full Glamlight Lord of the Rings try on. I'll link that video down in the description box if you want to check that out, because it's already been posted, but I need to put some lashes on. So I figured now would be a great time to try the Velour self-stick lashes that I told you guys about. I mean, off the bat, you're getting a way smaller amount than you do the Kiss press-on lashes. So already docked a point, sorry. I'm going into this, I guess you could say, bias, because I already love the Kiss so much and they're so affordable that it's going to take a lot to impress me if it's any better than that. You know what I mean? Because unless you get these on sale, that's a lot more money. So let me go ahead and curl my lashes. I don't put anything else on them. They're completely bare. I'm going to start with the long side, like literally, I'm going to get one set out of this. Even the smaller Kiss set, I get 2, maybe 3 sets out of. I now at this point, because I have so many of the tweezers, I buy the variety pack, so it's even better price. But okay, this has like a little, how do you do this? Why? Okay, it's like an extra layer of plastic that's on the lash. I know Ardell couldn't do it. I tried that one many times for you guys too. Let's see if Velour can do it. So let's pop the long, and this always start on the outer corner. Okay. And I don't press them down quite yet. I let them start kind of marinating and sticking to the lashes. And then that long isn't that long. So I'm going to stick with the longs. I'll do 2 side-by-side longs. I don't like this weird piece of plastic that's on top of the lashes. Okay, so we have that. Then we're going to lift and place it right next to it. These, by the way, are called Everyday Natural. And yeah, I would say so far they are. I think the Kiss ones that I use though, the wispies and the naturals, they're a little bit longer. So these ones are more like a flared, fluffy lash. So they are pretty, but I just like a little bit more length personally. But I'm sure there's other velour sets you can get that have that. I hate when I see one lash that's like past the base. I always try to peel it off because it will stick into my eye. Okay, here we go. Okay, now I'm out of long, so I'm going to switch over to the medium. They're fluttery and they're really pretty. So I do like the style after all. I know I was kind of like sounding like I wasn't super into it at first, but I actually really do like how it looks. So I'm just kind of going back and forth now on each side. I'm just gonna feel them I'm gonna press them down right now because they've been on there for a minute. It also helps not to press them right away because in case you need to take anything off or move anything around, once you press it, it's all in there. So you kind of need to commit. So that's really pretty. Just give it a little squeeze. And yeah, this is the Kiss applicator that I'm using for their press-ons, which I love. Okay, so at this point I can tell, yeah, see this side, you're gonna need to fill that in if you have that gap. Sometimes, depending on the look, once I place them on, I'll just fill it in with a little waterproof mascara right there and it blends really pretty. But for this, I'm thinking I do need to put some lashes on that space. I think I'm gonna go with the short. Especially because a lot of us only have like a few little hairs right there. So that's why if I don't have enough space left, then I just use that mascara to fill it in because it won't, either there won't be enough to stick or it's too obvious. So this though, they're the perfect width for my eyes that it looks like, it looks good. So let's press that down. And I kind of like wiggle them around to make sure there's no major gaps showing. Like that. Golly, do I love press-on lashes, guys. Okay, those went on super easy. Super easy. They feel on good. They're not poking. I actually think they look really pretty. And of course, like I said, they do have other styles. So if you want a longer look, but these are really like fluffy and clustery, which is nice. So I do really like how easy that was. Oddly enough, I don't know how, I don't know why, but I only have 3 lashes left, which doesn't make sense. One must have fluttered away or somehow I put more on one side than the other, but that doesn't make sense because my eyes are the same shape. So it's supposed to be 4 left. What am I gonna do with that though? I can't do another set. So based off of first impressions, this feels the same as the Kiss Impress lashes. So my personal opinion, unless, I don't know, could I get longer? Listen, I wear my Kiss lashes like for a whole weekend, the press-ons. It doesn't say you're supposed to do that. It says like full 24 hours, but I've gotten it through the Vegas when we were young festival, through the Vegas heat in a full, we got there on like a Friday morning and I think I wore them till Sunday afternoon, you know, when I was kind of just sick of wearing them, and they did fine. So a full 48 to 72 hours, like a weekend. That's what I think of it as, like a weekend lash, and I love them. They're like $16.99 at Ulta, and you can use a coupon. So that, and you get that full variety set is gonna get me like 4 sets of lashes. So I don't think that you need to do velour unless you just a bougie babe and you like to spend that money. Then sure, go $20 for 1 set. It's good. Or if maybe the Kiss ones bother you and there's an allergy, because I get that too. Maybe this style, maybe they use a different technology that won't irritate your eyes. So if you've tried it before and maybe you have an allergic reaction, you know, dare try this one. I don't know if it's any different, is my point. To me, they seem exactly the same, so why pay that much if you don't need to? So that's my verdict on that. I will still do a wear test though, because you know, that's what I do. We're going to the pool later and let's see, I have to change my makeup right now. Let's see if it can last through all of that, at least 24 hours. And if so, then it's good if you're willing to pay that for 1 set. Again, I think I'm harping that on enough. You guys get it. You get it. You don't have to pay this much. You can do less. But the Ardell ones, those were a bust for me. Kiss all the way. Okay, time for the wear test. Let's see how it did. Update time. Okay, so these lashes, that's just my lashes with mascara. No eyelashes remain from the velour set. This is the update. First night, sadly, I lost one of the lashes in the shower, and I did my normal thing I always do. I use the Garnier micellar water on a cotton swab, and I just gently take it off without touching the lashes. And then it's fine, I wash my face as normal, but one got loose anyways. However, I was able to like repress the Velour Lash back on and it stuck no problem. So everything seemed good and dandy, but maybe later the next morning, they all started just feeling like they were coming off, and I got sick of them and I took them off. So it didn't last. I did swim Not underwater though, the first day I was wearing that. So I told you guys about that. And I did remove an eye look because I was creating all those different Lord of the Rings looks. So 1-2 times with makeup remover around it, but I was really gentle and I do that all the time with the Kiss. For me, it's a no, just because I can't justify this price point of only one set for $18 versus my Kiss ones that I get 3 to 4 sets for $16. It's just a way better value, and it wasn't anything different. It wasn't, if anything, Kiss lasts longer too. So I'm gonna stick with that, but you guys let me know down in the comments if you were gonna try out Velour anyways for yourself. Okay, so yeah, moral of the story is you don't need to spend double the price for half the amount of fun. Okay, but like I said, maybe you have an allergy, or maybe the ones just didn't work for you. There's cases where sometimes, like the Ardell ones, for instance, those ones did not work for me, but I had a couple people comment on those videos and say they love them, and maybe the Kiss didn't work for them. So hey, maybe that's the case for you, where so far you've tried these press-on lashes and it didn't work out. Maybe this one will. I don't know. It's a $20 risk though, so use your judgment. You good luck and Godspeed. Make sure you guys subscribe before you go. I'll put some other lash videos up here on the screen for you to check out, and I'll have some link down in the description box as well if you're looking for your new favorite lashes. But so far, the Kiss Impress press-on lashes still stands the test of time for me. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.